I wanted to talk about the bedroom guitar player. And there are many others out there like me that frankly never show their craft the light of day. Mostly, we're a mild nuisance around the house to our family. If you wake up, practice early in the morning, you may get some slam doors and snide remarks here and there, but that's okay. You may get a little flack from the wife every time a package comes in from Sweetwater. You're not using it for anything productive, but it just kind of adds to what you got going on in the bedroom. And I think the mindset of that guy, the bedroom guy, is largely attached to the guitar as a means of enjoyment. An old friend that after a bad day at work or a stressful time is always there and is never going to hesitate to let you complain through notes on the fretboard. I did really have something that I'd been thinking about as far as being a bedroom guitar player, and ironically enough, it became kind of a general thought pattern watching another YouTube channel, and I'll link it below. But it is a YouTube channel by a pro guitar player, a guy that's been doing it for years and years and years. Really, his whole adult life, his job's been playing guitar. And I think his stage name and his YouTube handle is Bad Brad, and he's a really good player. Definitely right in my wheelhouse of the kind of guitar I like. He definitely, you can tell he came from a kind of a rock background, like a lot of us did, and you know, he has leaned out of that and into some jazz and fusion type stuff, and I think he's a guy that went to GIT or somewhere that actually did the music school thing and all that. And a lot of what he is talking about on his channel has really resonated with me and made me think about guitar and music from somebody like him and his point of view, where he is using this to put food on the table. I guess the first question, does the bedroom guy, while he's toiling away, still playing for his own enjoyment, think about what if? And I can tell you that answer is yes. I don't think anybody that picked up one of these when they were 14 years old, or even if they were 30 years old, has not held this wonderful, mysterious object that has an endless journey of learning attached to it. We've all thought about what it would be like if we were on a stage playing in front of an adoring crowd and executing perfectly the music that we love and have put in so many hours to try to communicate. And yeah, I've had that conversation with myself. The what if, it's a human thing. You know, what if I did this differently? How would my life have turned out? And you know, it's fun to think about. There's definitely no sour grapes for me. You know, I've been very blessed. You know, I'm not a rich man. I'm kind of a middle class dude, but I'm in a room full of guitars, so I've obviously had many blessings. It would be really easy for me to say, hey man, you got to live the dream. You know, I'm working for the man. Nobody knows anything about my guitar playing. But the guys that I'm talking about, the pros that do it day in, day out, they've worked their tails off. Even the ones that have made it, I mean, like Brad, he's played with national touring acts that you would immediately recognize their names, and been on tours, and before that, you know, paved his way and put in his work, slogging it and playing wherever he could to put food on the table. And before that, I think he even started off in LA, you know, as that scene was probably starting its wind down, and he moved to Nashville when it was nothing like the Nashville we know today. that wasn't an easy choice. And it definitely didn't find the easy path. And guys like him, they fought with 6 strings for every dollar and every meal, and hustled, and did not live an easy life. So it would be dismissive of me playing in my bedroom to say, hey man, you made it, you live the dream, while I work for the man. To do all the cool things and play in front of the huge crowds and to really do all that only to live kind of a modest lifestyle is something that should be recognized. And yeah, of course, there's the few that were partly because of talent and partly because right place, right time, partly because of connections, ended up being very well off through music. But the vast majority of those players that are so talented and so good, they're going after $1 to pay the bills, just like a middle class working man like me. So now if I have that moment where I think about, would I have been good enough, and what if I had the passion and bravery to choose to jump off that cliff of being a musician for a living when I was 18, instead of choosing the career stable path. I need to respect and recognize that if I had that, it would not have been an easy path, and it wouldn't have been a path where you walk through the curtains and all of a sudden dollar signs and rainbows rain down on you. So there's nothing funny or jocular, and I didn't intend on being heavy-handed with all this. I mainly wanted to make fun of guys in their bedroom that play guitar like me. You know, what are we really doing? And also talk about the respect I have for somebody with that level of talent and conviction and love for music. that has chosen a path that, even though it may be a dream, is not an easy path. So I'll end by wishing all of my bedroom hobbyists like me a happy guitar vacation as you enjoy your guitar playing when you can and how you can. But for guys that are in the camp of guitar work, I also want to wish them the blessings that they can still get the enjoyment that caused them to make that brave choice, and that maybe there is a at least part of a pot of gold still waiting for them at the end of that path. Because in all honesty, I respect the working musician.